Righto, here we go. First hike for the year, first client for the year, first woman. What could go wrong? Everyone, I'd like you to meet Glenda. We're about to do a cold river crossing, first thing in the morning. Hiked in last night. Seemed to be a fair bit of sun coming up through that open stuff, didn't it? Righto, we've had a really good morning. We've been amongst deer. As soon as we crossed the river, we honked at behind and yearling. We pretty much bumped them a couple of times heading up the ridge and got onto some more deer up a bit higher and had a bit of a play with them. We could smell the stag, heaps of rubs. So we're on high alert coming up this ridge, and we've got to a pretty popular camp spot and had a deer thumping its foot, so we sort of followed it, got a look at it, another big hind, and we've come out to sort of glass across here. We've spotted a hind straight up and having a bit of a snack and just kept looking, and yeah, so spotted this. I'll put it up now. Nice stag. He's about 700 yards away. Glenda's not interested in long range, so we might be making a plan on this one. It's a big effort to get there though. But anyway, we've got time because it's only the first morning. We've got today's Friday, so we've still got Friday, Saturday, and we've got to walk out Sunday. So we don't have to rush. It's in a pretty good spot. So we'll see how we go. Good on ya. I see one very dead deer in his bed. Covered in mud. Nice deer too. Far out. Go and poke him in the bum for me. Well done, Glenda. Hey, what a hunt. When did we spot this fella? 10 o'clock? 9:30, wasn't it?
Yep.
9:30 we spotted him way across, 700 odd yards away.
Last two.
2:30. We've been on the stalk. How long have we been on the stalk for?
Well, since then.
Yeah. We've had him in his bed for, I reckon, half an hour. Glenda tried to sneak in. I reckon you've shot him from about 30. He just heard a rustle of a little stick. Made him pay attention. Then she moved another stick and that got him looking. Gave her a headshot. Beautiful stag. What a beautiful deer. Nah. His eye's not blinking, is it? Yeah, you're dead. Well done, Glenda.
Thanks, Ed. Thank you. Thank you.
So, if you want to put yourself in the hot seat, you need to email me.
Do it. Absolutely do it. It's on your bucket list. Kick it off now.
Very good.
It's been awesome.
Here we are with Glenda's stag. I hope it comes through on the video, the hunt that we've just had, because it was incredible. It was a spot from way across on another ridge, 700-800 yards away. We sat, we watched, we made a game plan.
Well, you made a game plan.
Well,
I just followed.
I made a game plan. We came off the ridge we were on, we saddled down, contoured down into the creek, crossed the creek, came upstream from him, trying to get the wind in our favour. The wind was not in our favour down the bottom, so we stopped for lunch because I thought that the wind on the willy weather was going to switch a little bit later in the afternoon, and it was only about 11 o'clock. So we waited about an hour, had a feed, a bit of a bullshit, and laid around, and it wasn't really getting much better, but it was angling up because he was on the north face. So I thought if we go higher than him, we can come down on him with the wind in our face. So we'd been on the stalk, proper stalky, sneaky sneakies, from way over the back here. We actually snuck in underneath a little spiky that didn't know we were there, 30 yards away. Got around him, popped out on the top of where we thought we were going to be about 150 yards above him, and then just dropped our packs and did the slowest death march. I know, like, oh, sneaky for 150 yards. And we come to a little knob where we couldn't see, and I said to Glenda, I reckon he's going to be 100 yards below this. So we got to slow right down, and we went over, and Glenda spotted the top, did you? Yep.
Yeah, sort of this part of it, yeah, the top part.
Spotted the top of his antler there, and he was bedded down behind a tree. Couldn't see any of his body really, could we? Just very tops of his antlers. And we sat on him for what? 45, well, probably 25 or 30 minutes before we said, well, if we sat down, we lost the angle on him. We couldn't get to a tree for a rested shot. We're at 43, 47 yards.
47, I think it was.
47 yards. We sat and we waited. I contemplated giving a deer call. I contemplated breaking the stick, and I thought, nah, just let him stand up naturally, because where he was, it was real big chance of him just bolting, and we weren't going to get a chance. And Glenda's not happy to take a moving shot, so I really wanted him just to stand up on his own accord. Anyway, after waiting, I said, right, we just got to get closer. And we talked about a headshot, and she said she'd be confident. So I sent her in with the promise I'll be in behind her, but I didn't follow her, basically.
No, you didn't.
I just thought, one making noise is enough. And you got into 34 yards, and he pinned you.
He did.
And just a rustle of the leaves was all it took for him to start listening. And then you moved your foot again and made a little bit more noise, and he spun around and actually didn't pin you, I don't think.
He's still in his bed, he just looked up.
He was not quite on you, and you'll hear in the video me just willing her to shoot it, because you could see a lot more of the head now, and I could see her lining it up, and I'm going, come on, shoot it, please, shoot it. And yeah, boom, shot. So
He didn't move.
Didn't move, dead in his bed. So great hunt, great stag.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we've had a great day, really, haven't we? Like, since we left the river, we've just been in deer the whole way.
Yeah.
We've had some fun videoing and playing with some hinds on the other side, and we could smell a stag over there, and we were on the sneak nearly all day, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we've wrapped right around and into here and back again. So we've got a little bit of work to do now, and we've got to find a alternate camp, because we were going to be on that ridge up there, but I think we're just going to go to the river, so we've got plenty of water tonight.
Yep.
We'll make a plan for tomorrow. So day 1 of 3 days. Not too bad.
It's awesome. Thank you, Zeb.
No worries at all. Good shooting.
Thank you. Good stalking coaching.
No worries. All good.
He's a big boy.
He is a solid deer. We're struggling to move this thing. Like, I reckon he's 300 kilos.
He's huge.
He's obviously not that far out of velvet. He's done a lot of rubbing though. Still got a little bit. We've got a deflection inside his skull, and the bullet has broken the coronet there, but all the pieces are intact, so we'll be able to glue him back together.
Yeah.
That's the shot he gave us, so that's the shot she took. And we got him. If we had let him stand up, he might have just slipped away, and got to take your opportunities when you're that close.
Yeah.
No, you've done well.
Well done. Team effort.
They're always a little bit silly in velvet. They lose their inhibition to die. I think mainly because they're fat and lazy. They generally don't move far in velvet. Like this bloke, you could probably find him every day on that bench. See if you can hear me.
Righto, so we're just sitting in the bed of that stag that we just videoed. We decided to do a bit of stalking practice on him, and we came around from about, spotted him at 350, and we got to 20, but he didn't give us an opportunity for a photo or any video or anything. So this bed, he's been using it flat out. Been living here for a while, and yeah, we snuck in on him. I thought he was going to be a little bit lower, but anyway, here he was, and didn't even honk around, and did he? Just gone. So we just gave him a life lesson. So it's going to have a bit of a break here in the shade, and then we're going to contour our way back around to camp. Righto, we're just crossing the river and we're heading out. We've had a great trip. First client, tick. First stag, tick. First woman, tick. Perfect. Had perfect weather. Yeah, had a great time. So if you're looking to further your skills with Sambar hunting, I'm specialising in educating people on how to get onto Sambar, backpacking, or just, you know, hunting Sambar in general, but backpacking is part of it. So that's what Glenda wanted to know. She wanted to know how to backpack hunt safely. She wanted to know what to pack, what not to pack, how to pack a pack. That's a lot of packs. And then also part of what she wanted to learn was, when she spotted an animal, how to close the gap to take an ethical shot. Her range is, you know, her comfortable range is 300 and in. Shot a deer at 34 yards. We got into 199 on another stag, that velvety. And yesterday afternoon, we got into 200 on a stag there for a little bit before he spooked, and then we caught up with him again and had him at 80. So I think we've done well, and we've had a great trip. So anyone that's looking to, you know, further their skills, contact me. I'll throw the email up here. Get on to me, and yeah, so it's all good. The company, or not the company, the business is called Zebra's Hunting Adventures, and yeah, just want to get people out there educated and having a good time. That's what it's all about. Righto, that's the end of that one. Quite a successful 3-day backpack hunt with Glenda. So Glenda, what do you reckon? What do you think other people that are thinking about maybe contact me? What do you reckon?
Don't hesitate. Jump on, contact Zeb, get out there. Life's too short to leave things unticked off your bucket list, so go do it. He's a good bloke.
Thank you. Anyway, if you've watched the video, you've enjoyed it, you think you want to be in the hot seat like I put Glenda this weekend, make sure you email me. My email will be in the description. Get on me. Don't forget to subscribe.